If Kody does not want to answer questions, then in my opinion, he should not be paid any money. Hey guys, Tisha here, and we are back for another Say What? Hey guys, we're back, and I had no intentions of doing this tonight. Hence why I'm in this room, because it's very loud in my front area right now. And I said, you know what? Let me just come back here and do this for my Facebook fam. Oh, this isn't Facebook. This is YouTube. Charges to my head and not my heart. Hey, YouTube fam. Okay, y'all can tell what kind of day it's been already if I don't even know where I'm at. Okay, so we know that normally before the show, certain clips are released. And based on the upcoming episode scheduled for this upcoming Sunday, which I hope that we all have access to, because I saw in the comment section that a lot of you all didn't get to see it because Discovery was acting up. But we have an article here that kind of lets us know a little bit of what's going to happen. So this is coming from Reality Tea, and you all know I leave my sources in the description, so I'll make sure that that is listed below. And it is called, the title of the article, Sister Wives Preview Shows Kody Snapping at Production. And this is by Debbie. Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown is still deep in his feelings over his breakup with Janelle Brown. Now, what I'm confused about is I didn't know he had any feelings at all in regards to Janelle, because he made it seem like good riddance, like he didn't really care. But we're going to go with this. In an exclusive sneak peek from the upcoming episode, one of the show's producers hands Kody a tablet so he can rewatch the big blowout fight that ended their relationship just before Christmas 2022. You know, the same fight that we've seen umpteen clips of, including at the tell-all with Suki, where we watch the different wives' reaction to this fight. But Kody is not having it. Tosses the device to the side. F it. I'm not watching that again. Kody snarls at the producer. First of all, who does he think he's talking to? You can say that you would care not to watch something without being disrespectful to production. But this is production's fault, because they've allowed Kody to be a tyrant and to be entitled for so long that he feels like he can speak any way to anyone. No, I'm not. Listen, I don't want to talk about my breakup with Janelle anymore, okay? Kody insists he doesn't want to talk about his breakup with Janelle anymore before continuing to talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about this because I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I'm still going to talk about it because I want you to feel sorry for me. And I realize that what I just did may be perceived as wrong. So let me go ahead and try to clean this up a little bit. It's very painful. It's as bad as Christine. Say what? Huh? Let me read that again. It's very painful. It's as bad as Christine, he says. When were things bad with Christine? I thought he told us he was happy that Christine left. So now you're telling us that it's as bad as Christine? But I didn't want to admit the same things were going on with me and Janelle. I still struggle to admit those things. Admitting that he's still coming to terms with some of the issues in his marriage, Kody realizes Janelle and I are not good together. And you know what he's going to say, those famous lines. She's not a loyal wife. And I'm probably still a husband. Poop emoji. Probably. Dude, I think we all know the answer to that one. And I'm going to have to agree with Debbie in her writing here. Yes, Kody, you are crap. You're a crap husband, a crap father, and a crap person. I don't care, he added. We're not working anymore, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. So because you don't want to talk about it anymore, you throw a tantrum and you throw a tablet. And for some reason, even though you're paid to talk about it, you're allowed to get away with this? TLC needs to deduct some money. For her part, Janelle seems to have had no problem moving on and has had no problem talking about the big fight. The whole thing started when Janelle told Kody that her children were renting an Airbnb to celebrate the holidays together. Kody had made it clear that his older children weren't welcomed in his home with his fourth wife, Robin Brown, as long as they refused to follow his strict COVID rules. Now, we all have seen this play out. Now, Kody tries to deny it and act like Janelle made it seem like he wasn't welcome, like the kids weren't welcome, but we know that the kids weren't welcome. Janelle asked if Kody would stop by the Airbnb and spend some time with the kids. We also saw this, and Kody said no, he had no desire to do that. Kody also had no desire for the kids to come over to Mary's house when they were talking about that, and the bird spoke up for him and basically suggested that Mary not invite them. Meanwhile, Kody refused to meet his children halfway. No, I'm not coming over, he snapped. I have a house, I have a place where we would have Christmas. But Janelle reminded him of the conditions he put on his older children, Gabriel and Garrison in particular, for being able to visit, but Kody wouldn't bend. And we know that he didn't bend. We then see the fight escalate when Janelle attempted to explain herself further, and Kody did what he always does, which is he keeps interrupting her while she's trying to get her point across. Kody refused to let her finish a sentence and kept interrupting her. Finally, she yelled, "Shut your effing mouth and let me talk to you for a minute." And of course, we know that Kody does not like being talked to any kind of way. I'm not saying that Janelle was right in speaking to him like that, but if I were in a situation, I gotta be honest, I probably would have snapped too, just because imagine having to deal with that constantly, like over and over and over again, having this man not allow you to speak. And then when you finally do decide to, because we know that Janelle has admitted to suppressing things, when you finally decide to speak up, he shuts you down. Apparently, Kody's not used to being addressed this way by a lonely woman. No, 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 no. He word vomited, getting up and walking to the door. I'm done listening to you. But was he listening? And I don't think he was. As Janelle urged him to stay and talk, he snapped, "No, because you're not listening." Honestly, how did she put up with this pig for 30 years? And Danielle, I agree again. How did any of the OG3 wives put up with this man? And how is it that Kody is able to flip the narrative like this? How? I do not believe that Kody, in whatever clip that we're going to see on Sunday, has any reason to snap on production and try to act like he is a victim in this situation who's lost the love of his life, his wives, because he's told us time and time again that they could have left at any point in time. This is not about the loss of his wives. This is about loss of control. This is about his inability to have a relationship with his children due to his rules, due to his narcissism, due to his controlling ways, and how over the years he's used the wives to help aid in that relationship. He's used the mothers to help make him seem like he's a better parent than he is. And now, as a result, he doesn't know how to be a father. He cannot continue to use these ladies who had various abilities and talents, example, Janelle, Mary, and Christine. He can't use them anymore because, let's be clear, as I've said in other reviews, say what you want to say about Christine, but Christine was the heart of the family. Christine was the one who loved throwing parties and always seemed to be cooking and doing things of that nature. Mary helped too, and Mary had some things at her home too, but Christine was the nucleus. Christine is the one that Janelle's kids gravitated most towards. You sit here and you say that there was cliques and all these other things, but yet what part as the father did you play in this? And now you want to sit here and act like you can't talk about this scene because it hurts you, when really you don't want to talk about this scene because it just reminds us of the many times that you had an opportunity to try to fix things with your kids and you chose not to. Kody had an opportunity with his balding self to sit there, have a conversation with his boys on neutral territory. And he chose not to. His wife, who still, for some odd reason, wants to be the bald eagle's friend, sat there and said, look, they're not going to come to your house because they're not invited and y'all haven't fixed things yet. But how about if you come to the Airbnb? And because he was offended at the fact that they dare meet up and have Christmas, even though he didn't want to be involved, he didn't do it. If Kody cannot truly answer these questions and be truthful, I would like to see TLC start to give him some punishment for this. Have a deduction, cut his pay, take him from off of our television screens, because honestly, we really don't want to see it. Cut his funds in half, make him split it with the bird, allow them to see that they're not going to be allowed to continue to get away with the things that they get away with. Hold them accountable, show all the times that they lied. But to sit there and to disrespect someone, a producer who is doing their job for once and handing you this tablet and asking you to speak on it when we saw you with Suki, why was it that you were okay with seeing the clip there? Oh, let me guess. It's because with Suki, you can alter the narrative the way that you want to and you control Suki. Suki's afraid to confront Kody. Kody's so accustomed to having his way, and I need them to not allow them to have his way. At this point, I want to stop seeing him on our screen. All he does every time he pops on our screen is dig himself into a further hole. I would like to see the OG3 and the children get some form of spin-off show together, whatever. Break it up the way you've already been breaking it up, because Mary hasn't been filming with the family. Break it up however you want to break it up. But that money that would have went to the bird and to the bald eagle, give it to the kids. Let's switch this thing around and actually see what happens when Kody's biggest fear comes true, which is poverty. You all, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.